So we hear Sports Dogs the day after what some say as one of the high scoring final.
Very high scoring, but I think it's the biggest deficit, the biggest defeat deficit in Euro history. But it was a big game though.
Yeah.
It was a big game. So we here after the Euro finals. I was
right on the sports field, Campbell, Skito.
As usual.
Yeah, but boy, it's embarrassing. Mr. Prandelli, very disappointed. 60 minutes, you don't use all your subs, Ras.
Well, boy, I would say, when watching the game yesterday, when I saw, I took a break, halftime, I kind of caught the game, I didn't catch the start of the second half. When I came, when I see, wait, no, that's Mota on the field. First of all, now I knew he was selected for the side in the Euros, but I could never understand why. I never felt he was, you know. And
I
then,
didn't want to say it.
no, seriously, I couldn't understand what he was doing on his side.
Inter fans would know. Let us know why.
He played for PSG, you know what thing?
He went.
Anyway, the point is, I wasn't expecting to see him on the field. And then to see him pull up like that, I said, but that man didn't warm up.
You know,
clearly, he didn't warm up. And I mean,
they might have to, They have 15 minutes to walk, 15 minutes to walk.
And they might blame Prandelli for putting him in, but to me, you as a substitute, it's your job to ensure that you warm up properly before you come on the field. I can't understand that. But let me talk about the first half when it was 11 v 11, and there was no excuses about a man down and that kind of thing. Yeah. What you saw?
I saw the game. All right. I saw Spain dominated in certain areas of the pitch, and then I saw Italy trying to take back the game in some way, trying to salvage something. But at the same time, it's like when somebody know what you're gonna say,
right,
in a conversation,
right.
People know what you're coming with, so it's a matter of trying to break yourself. Spain was doing that. They kind of Piqué. Thumbs up to Piqué and Ramos for working arduously in the defense, trying to hold off the runs of Balotelli and hold off that option, cut off.
Yeah.
But other than that, I saw Spain playing the type of game. It's like the first game I saw them really play for the tournament. Since
other than the Ireland game. And I mean, they didn't really need to play against Ireland because Ireland was like under 14 side. Yeah. So they didn't really come out and show
40 side too.
Either one, under 14 or over 40 side. The point is, it wasn't good.
Done.
Right. Yeah. But yesterday they played with urgency. That the commentator kept saying that over and over. They played with urgency. Their movement was quicker. Their passing was a lot more crisp, and because there was that sense of urgency in attack. I think that kind of, because throughout the tournament prior to that game, you always saw a sense of urgency at the back. Sergio Ramos and Piqué to me always seemed to be on the P's and Q's. Yeah. And they weren't playing around at the back. They were exposed a few times, but those were just positional mistakes. It wasn't due to them being lackadaisical at the back. Yeah. But I think yesterday, the way that Spain came out and I don't know, Del Bosque really embedded in those guys. Listen, here we're going. There's the final. Italy is going to come and try to take it to us. We saw they took it to us in the first game they played against us. You saw how they took it to them against Germany. We don't want to play that. Let us show them how Spain ball is. But I have an issue with you, with your Xavi haterism. Your hating.
Jed, I standing alone with this on the island.
Nah, you had to be. I tell you. He's standing alone for real.
I'm standing alone. I'm standing alone. And you see one thing. Once you're standing alone, you could back your point. And my point is right. Now, as good as the pass was.
Well, it was a good pass then.
It was a good
pass. I admit it was a good pass.
I know.
You tell me that should be pass. Anybody could have picked it off. A blind man could have made the pass.
Anybody could have picked it off. It was a well-timed pass, but at the same time, when you look at the only option he had to pass him, was any smart thinking defender could have just slide.
Yeah, but
didn't slide.
Yeah, but that was and it's because he didn't slide that Xavi placed the ball there. But forget, no, the space was there.
Yeah.
The space. I'm not saying that it was the most difficult space to hit. But forget
Right.
forget that. My opinion on the pass was that forgetting the fact that it passed through a particular space is the timing and the weight on that pass. Jordi, listen, that man, Xavi had to wait until Jordi Alba was at that precise. Of course he did. Of course he did. Of course he did. He couldn't pass the ball earlier than that. Anything earlier than that would have been.
No, anything earlier than that. Forward, like fully forward into the space of like a attacking position in terms of 1-on-1, 1v1 with a shot versus the keeper would have been harder as opposed to the alright, there was a space as he passed Xavi. On passing Xavi, 1 step, 2 steps, there was a line pass.
Right.
Which would have been the most.
That wouldn't have been a killer ball because he would still have to beat Balzaretti. But the ball took out the defenders.
Yeah, but the defender could have taken out the ball easily. Yeah. That's my point.
Yeah, right. Okay, but we forget because any centre back with common sense would have stepped up first of all, stepped up and made Xavi put the ball over the head. You understand? Or step up and slide across. Yeah. Mainly pass more difficult to play. But the point I'm making is that he had the space, he put it through the space, but he put it with perfect timing. But anyway, so that's you and your Xavi haterism that we get. Now this man is real tote, eh? Don't get me. No, because Xavi just poach all the players from Arsenal and bring them to and carry them to the new camp. He is real tote.
No, he was tote on Xavi, eh? The referee's the man best friend, Ras. Play a game.
Alright. We go get back to you and your.
Players will do that, Ras.
We'll get back to you and your Xavi haterism soon. Oh, by the way, folks, if you're wondering why I win this gear today, is the closest thing I could find to Spain. And you know we had to pay a big respect to Spain. Yeah. So you understand? Is the closest thing.
Don't ask him to turn wrong, eh?
No. But so Skeeter, let me ask you this. Everybody talking about Spain now being possibly the greatest team of all time, the 3 tournaments in a row, blah 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 blah. Everybody know these statistics, right? So in your opinion, you think, considering the way that Spain has been winning these competitions, right? 1-0, draw, penalty shootout, right? You think they're worthy of that tag, greatest team? Greatest international team of all time? No.
I think
short and simple one. Alright. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say why.
Go ahead now. Pick up yourself.
Because
Xavi on the side. Alright.
Number 1, right? That's number 3. But the real reason is that alright, you look at other teams, other national teams of the past and whatnot, and you could pick a few that could give Spain a run for the money.
Good rival them, right.
Aside with Ronaldo, Kaká.
He wanted Kaká and it didn't succeed.
Nah,
that was the pop down Brazil side. But the Rivaldo, Ronaldo and Ronaldinho side was the but obviously the argument would be they didn't do it for long enough. The team didn't stay together and win tournament after tournament. But like I was saying, I agree with you. Right? I am kind of wary of giving them that because I think statistics could sort of skew things a bit. Because yes, they're winning, but I think the manner in which they're winning is very important. When you want to attach that tag to them, greatest team of all time, it can't just be that you're winning games or you're winning tournaments. It has to be winning in a certain style. Because I mean, like we were talking about earlier, a lot of people sit down and talk about size they never see. Like you talk to some people our age who will claim, boy, the Brazil 74 team was the baddest ever. Like they never see them. You understand? Like they see anything but highlights. I can't do that. But what I would say though is that I've seen national teams perform, at least in one competition, in a more convincing manner. You know? And big respect to Spain for what they've been doing over the consistently over the tournaments. But I still not convinced. I need to see a little bit more convincing football. But let me train my little 2 cents before we go to break now. You didn't find it strange that the 2 teams that they keep, they want to attach the greatest ever tag to in our time have a Barca spine in them, boy. You don't find some strange about that, boy. The same spine running through the 2 teams because they want to. They're saying Barca is possibly the greatest clubs team ever, maybe even the greatest team, right?
Yeah, but
And at the same spine range with them.
But the Gunners is going Stamford Bridge and beat them 5.
Let me go to break. Let me go to dog. We going to break, right? Sportsfield fans, when he come back,
yeah.
I would have straightened out this guy. He ain't gonna be talking all that shit again. Sportsfield.